Welcome to Global Reports Hub. Subscribe and press the bell icon for more updates. The headlines blared. Subic Bay roars back to life. After years of relative quiet, the world's attention is once again fixed on this storied harbor. Newsrooms buzz with excitement, and the name Subic Bay flashes across screens from Manila to Washington, London to Tokyo. The world senses a shift, a return of something powerful and historic. U.S. Philippines reopen Asia's biggest naval base. The ceremony is more than just a formality. It's a symbol of renewed commitment, a public declaration that the partnership between these two nations is entering a new era. The ribbon is cut, and with it, a new chapter in regional security begins. The once quiet harbor now thrums with warships and fighter jets, a clear signal to the world. Subic Bay is awake. The sound of engines and the sight of steel-gray hulls slicing through the water mark a dramatic transformation. The bay, once echoing with the laughter of tourists, now resonates with the disciplined energy of military might. This morning, August 29, 2025, a U.S. destroyer glides to a lava pier, greeted by Philippine and American sailors standing side by side. Their uniforms crisp, their faces resolute, they embody the unity and shared purpose that define this alliance. The moment is both ceremonial and deeply personal for those who serve. Flags snap in the breeze. This is more than a port visit, it's the rebirth of a vital alliance. The red, white, and blue of both nations flutter together, a visual testament to shared values and mutual defense. Each flag tells a story of sacrifice, cooperation, and hope for a more secure future. The transformation is unmistakable. Subic Bay, once a commercial hub, is now a strategic stronghold. Warehouses that once stored goods now house advanced military equipment. Docks that welcomed cruise ships now receive warships. The landscape has shifted, reflecting the urgency of the times. Warships and military hardware share the bay with container ships and yachts, a visible shift in priorities. The juxtaposition is striking. Leisure and commerce blending with the machinery of defense. It's a reminder that Subic Bay is not just a military asset, but a living, breathing community, adapting to new realities. The air is charged with purpose as military planners in Manila and Washington see Subic as the cornerstone of a new defense posture. Maps are spread across tables, strategies debated, and decisions made that will shape the security of the entire Indo-Pacific region. Subic Bay is once again at the heart of grand strategy. The reopening is a statement. Allies stand together, and adversaries are on notice. The presence of both nations' officers sends a clear message. Unity is strength, and any threat to peace will be met with resolve. The world's cameras capture every handshake, every salute, every word spoken. Subic Bay's quiet years are over. It's back in the spotlight, and the world is watching. Journalists from across the globe jostle for the best angle, eager to document this historic moment. The bay, once a footnote in history, is now headline news. For years, Subic was known for duty-free shops and beaches, but its strategic value never faded. Locals recall the days of bustling tourism, but also the ever-present sense that Subic's true purpose was never far from the surface. Now that purpose is front and center, reshaping daily life for everyone in the region. Now it's a sentinel once more, guarding Southeast Asia's vital sea lanes. Patrol boats cut through the waves, vigilant against threats both seen and unseen. The bay's watchful eyes ensure the safety of commerce, communication, and peace in a region where tensions can flare at any moment. The bay's transformation is tangible, significant, and deeply felt across the region. From fishermen to business owners, from school children to seasoned sailors, everyone senses the weight of history unfolding before their eyes. Southeast Asian neighbors watch closely, aware that Subic's fate is tied to their own security. The alliance is not just about history, it's about the future of Indo-Pacific security. Conferences and summits now feature Subic Bay as a centerpiece, a symbol of cooperation in an uncertain world. The decisions made here will ripple across oceans and generations. The handshakes are firm, the salutes sharp, and the message clear. Subic Bay is reborn. Every gesture, every tradition is infused with new meaning. The base is not just operational, it's alive with purpose and pride. The groundwork for this moment took years, but the intent is unmistakable. Behind the scenes, countless hours of negotiation, planning, and construction have paved the way for today's reality. The vision was bold, and now it stands realized on the shores of Subic. Subic Bay is no longer a relic, it's a critical bastion for the challenges ahead. State-of-the-art technology, modern infrastructure, and a renewed sense of mission define the base's new identity. It stands ready to meet the demands of a rapidly changing world. The world is watching as a new chapter begins. Subic Bay stands ready, an old sentinel reborn, prepared to safeguard peace and stability in the Indo-Pacific for years to come. The dawn is broken, and with it, hope and vigilance return to these storied waters. The revival of Subic Bay as a strategic naval hub is a direct response to the escalating situation in the West Philippine Sea. Once a symbol of Philippine-American cooperation, Subic Bay is now at the forefront of the country's efforts to defend its maritime territory and assert its sovereignty. As tensions rise, Philippine Navy and Coast Guard ships are seen patrolling the contested waters with increased frequency, their presence a visible reminder of the country's determination to protect its rights in these disputed seas. Filipino fishermen, who have relied on these waters for generations, now face daily harassment from Chinese vessels. Ramming, blocking, and water cannon attacks have become alarmingly routine, turning what was once a peaceful livelihood into a dangerous gamble. News footage captures the intensity of these confrontations, Chinese ships firing powerful water cannons at Philippine supply boats, often damaging vessels and putting lives at risk. These aggressive actions violate international law and have drawn condemnation from the global community. Meanwhile, China's massive island-building campaign has transformed once pristine reefs into heavily fortified military outposts. These artificial islands now bristle with missiles, radar systems, and runways capable of hosting fighter jets, dramatically altering the region's security landscape and shifting the balance of power. Every ship and plane that enters these waters is now under constant surveillance, tracked by advanced radar, drones, and patrol aircraft. The sense of being watched is ever present, adding to the tension and uncertainty. For the Philippines, the stakes could not be higher. The West Philippine Sea is not just a strategic frontier, it is a vital source of food, energy, and national pride. Its rich fishing grounds and potential oil and gas reserves are essential for the country's future. Intimidation and restricted access threaten the livelihoods of countless Filipino families. Coastal communities, once thriving, now face uncertainty as their access to vital resources is curtailed. In response, Manila has called for a rules-based international order, demanding that all parties respect international law, particularly the United Nations Convention on the Law of the Sea, which upholds the Philippines' rights in these waters. The crisis is not a distant threat, it is a daily grinding reality. Philippine forces must remain vigilant, responding to provocations and safeguarding the nation's interests with every patrol and every standoff. The world is watching closely. The Philippines, together with its allies, stands firm in the face of mounting pressure, conducting joint exercises and seeking international support to uphold peace and stability in the region. The pressure is relentless, but so is the resolve of those who defend the nation's sovereignty. Every day, Filipino sailors and Coast Guard crews stand ready, determined to protect their homeland. As the sun sets over the West Philippine Sea, the stakes have never been higher. The outcome of this struggle will shape the future of the region for generations to come. The U.S.-Philippine alliance is more vital than ever, serving as a cornerstone of regional security and cooperation. This partnership is not just a relic of the past, but a dynamic and evolving relationship that addresses contemporary challenges. The 1951 Mutual Defense Treaty is a living commitment, not just history. It symbolizes a promise to stand together against threats, ensuring peace and stability in the region. This treaty has been the bedrock of our defense strategy for decades. President Biden calls the U.S. commitment ironclad, promising to defend Philippine forces in the South China Sea. His words underscore the unwavering support and readiness of the United States to protect its allies. President Marcos Jr. reaffirms the alliance, calling it a pillar of national security. He emphasizes the importance of this partnership in safeguarding the sovereignty and territorial integrity of the Philippines. This alignment has led to unprecedented cooperation, moving from words to action. Joint military exercises and strategic planning sessions have strengthened our capabilities and readiness. The Enhanced Defense Cooperation Agreement, or EDCA, now allows U.S. troops to rotate through key Philippine bases. This agreement enhances our ability to respond swiftly to any regional threats. The number of EDCA sites has grown, expanding joint training and rapid response capabilities. These sites are crucial for maintaining a robust defense posture and ensuring quick mobilization. Both nations are committed to upholding international law and a peaceful, rules-based order. This commitment is vital for maintaining peace and stability in the Indo-Pacific region. The alliance is about shared values and interests, not aggression. It is a partnership built on mutual respect and a shared vision for a peaceful future. Joint exercises and expanded cooperation send a clear message. The alliance is stronger and more determined than ever. These activities demonstrate our commitment to regional security and our ability to work seamlessly together. Together, they stand as a force for stability in the Indo-Pacific. This alliance is a testament to the enduring friendship and strategic partnership between the United States and the Philippines, ensuring a secure and prosperous future for both nations. Subic Bay's transformation is the alliance's most powerful symbol. Once a commercial free port, it's now being reimagined as a modern military hub. The Philippine government, with U.S. support, is investing billions to upgrade infrastructure for 21st century defense. Piers are reinforced, warehouses converted, and the area is now a forward operating base for rapid deployment. The Subic Bay International Airport becomes a new Air Force base, hosting advanced fighter jets ready to respond to threats. This dual-use model blends economic activity with national security. Local officials welcome the return of stability and opportunity. Subic Bay's new identity secures both peace and prosperity. The era of a purely commercial Subic is over. It's now a fortress for the nation's future. Subic Bay's new facilities fill critical defense gaps. The airbase is a true combat hub, with advanced maintenance and command centers linking directly to U.S. forces. A U.S.-funded ammunition plant will produce munitions locally, ending reliance on foreign suppliers. Plans are underway for a dedicated naval base to support the Philippine fleet's newest warships. This triad, air, sea, and ammunition, creates a comprehensive defense ecosystem. The integrated approach boosts deterrence and self-reliance. Subic Bay is now a long-term investment in Philippine security. Any aggressor will have to think twice. Geography is destiny, and Subic Bay's location is unmatched. Its deep harbor faces the South China Sea, just 130 nautical miles from the flashpoint at Scarborough Shoal. Naval and air assets can reach contested waters in hours, not days. This rapid response is a powerful deterrent. Subic Bay is a natural choke point guarding sea lanes vital to global trade. A strong presence here ensures freedom of navigation for all nations. The bay's natural defenses, deep water, sheltering mountains, make it ideal for military operations. These advantages made Subic the U.S. Navy's largest overseas base for decades. Now they're being harnessed again for 21st century security. Subic Bay is the strategic heart of Philippine defense. Grande and Chiquita Islands at Subic's entrance are now military reservations. Once planned for tourism, they're being transformed into defense outposts. Advanced radar and surveillance systems will monitor all traffic in and out of the bay. Coastal missile batteries like the BrahMos will turn the entrance into a heavily defended choke point. This layered defense strategy hardens the nation's shores. Supported by U.S. expertise, these islands are now sharp-edged tools of deterrence. Subic Bay is more secure than ever. Subic Bay's military revival draws on its storied past, but is fundamentally different today. The base is now under Philippine sovereignty. U.S. forces are guests, not occupiers. The partnership is one of equals, reflecting a mature alliance. The logistical strengths that made Subic vital before are now used to build Philippine capacity. U.S. investments upgrade infrastructure for joint use, not exclusive control. The focus is on resilience and self-sufficiency for the Philippines. This new chapter honors shared history while adapting to modern realities. American and Filipino forces now work side by side as partners. Together, they are guardians of a future ruled by law, not force. Subic Bay's reopening is more than a military move, it's a shift in regional power. The Philippines and U.S. present a united front, challenging unchecked expansion in the South China Sea. Joint projects at Subic boost both defense and the local economy, creating jobs and new industries. Security through development strengthens public support and national resilience. Enhanced cooperation means both militaries operate as a single, cohesive force. Joint exercises and shared missions make the alliance instinctive and effective. Subic Bay's return to prominence sends a powerful message: alliances are a nation's greatest strength. The U.S.-Philippine partnership is now dynamic, grounded in respect and shared vision. As warships patrol and jets guard the skies, the alliance stands ready. In the Indo-Pacific's turbulent waters, this partnership is stronger and more prepared than ever.